Hi, this is Amie at the Virtual Planetarium at Raritan Valley Community College. Let's take a look at some of the things we can see in the sky for the week of August 16th. Around 9:30 p.m., if you look in the northwestern sky, you can find the Big Dipper inside of the constellation Ursa Major. The middle star in the handle of the Big Dipper is Mizar. If you look carefully, you may be able to see a second star next to it. That star is called Alcor. Some people say that being able to see dimmer Alcor was an eyesight test. If you could see the dimmer star, your eyes were deemed good enough to get you drafted into the Roman army. For centuries, the idea that double stars could be anything other than a chance alignment of unrelated stars was never even considered. That changed in 1650 when Mizar was discovered to be a double star. In 1889, using a spectroscope, Mizar's brighter star was discovered to be a double star. Later, again using a spectroscope, the dimmer Mizar star was revealed to be a double star. So what appears to be one star to our eyes is actually a 4-star system. But wait, we're not done. It turns out Alcor is a double star too. And in 2009, our belief that Mizar and Alcor were unrelated stars was tipped over. 2 different teams of researchers confirmed that Mizar and Alcor systems are gravitationally related, so what may appear to be just 1 or 2 stars is really 6 stars. Using the handle of the Big Dipper, we're going to Arcturus. And underneath this arc that we've drawn in the sky is the constellation Coma Berenices, or Berenice's hair. It represents the beautiful hair of Queen Berenice of Egypt. And she was an actual historical figure from the 2nd century BC. One version of the mythology story goes something like this. The queen was so concerned for the safety of her husband Ptolemy when he went to a particular war that she vowed to cut off her long hair as a sacrifice to the gods for his safe return. When he came home well and whole, she cut off her hair and left it in the temple. Strangely, it disappeared overnight. Ptolemy was furious and blamed the temple priests. One of them, thinking quickly, said, "No, look in the sky. There it is among the stars." There are several deep sky objects we can look for in this constellation. One is the Black Eye Galaxy. It is a spiral galaxy about 24 million light years from Earth, and you will need a telescope to see it. A small telescope should be able to find it. It's also called the Sleeping Beauty Galaxy or the Evil Eye Galaxy. The galaxy has a bright nucleus and a dark band of dust in front. The galaxy is unusual because its outer regions rotate in the opposite direction from the stars and gas in its inner regions. Astronomers speculate that this could be the result of M64 having absorbed a smaller satellite galaxy about 1 million years ago. All right, let's look in the northeastern sky now. Still about 9:30 in the evening. And we're going to star hop. We'll start at the Big Dipper again and start at the star that is at the end of the Big Dipper's handle. Draw a line from that star to the end of the star in the handle of the Little Dipper, Polaris. And continue on, we come to the constellation Cassiopeia, which looks something like a squashed W. Extend that line even further, and we are at the Great Square of Pegasus. Pegasus, a flying horse in the sky. This star is technically part of the constellation Andromeda, who extends out this way, although clearly it's also part of the Great Square of Pegasus. Now we can use this star, starting here, to star hop to the Andromeda galaxy. So go 1, 2 stars down along Andromeda, and then 1, 2 stars up, and you come to a fuzzy patch of light in the sky. That is the Andromeda galaxy. It's a beautiful spiral galaxy that you can even see with your eyes. You don't necessarily need binoculars or a telescope to see it. It'll look like a smudge of light in the sky if you are looking from a very dark location. And that smudge is the inner portion of the Andromeda galaxy, the nucleus area. To see the spiral arms, you need a long exposure photograph. And that's what we were trying to do one day at the 3M Observatory. In the midst of taking a 45-second long exposure photograph of the Andromeda galaxy, an airplane flew directly in front of it. That's amazing timing and placement that we could not have planned for. We kind of like the result, though. All right, back to our sky. And we will turn around and face west once more. We've been looking at the sky at 9:30. Let's just back up to 8:30. Well, remember back in late June near the solstice, the sun was setting around 8:30 p.m. Well, now we're 2 months further along, and the sun is setting closer to 7:45 p.m. The days are getting shorter by around a minute each day. Okay, not really getting shorter. They're all about 24 hours. The amount of daylight is decreasing, while the number of darker minutes each day is increasing. The moon is new on Tuesday, August 18th. By Friday, you should be able to see a thin crescent moon in the western sky at sunset. Like I said, the moon is new on August 18th. It will be at first quarter on August 25th and will be a full moon again on September 2nd. Well, that's our sky for this week. Thanks for joining me in our virtual planetarium. Please subscribe to our channel and like our video. We look forward to seeing you in the real planetarium in the future. Until then, keep looking up.